This is CHSTV News.
Good Tuesday morning, Cathedral. Happy Tuesday to everyone. I just have a brief announcement for students. Couple reminders. A reminder for students, again, I've mentioned this a couple of times, but we're asking you to please not come to school before 8 o'clock. School begins at 8:30. We cannot congregate in the forum or cafeteria like we would have in the old days, and I'm sure someday we will again. But we are asking students, please plan to arrive at school after 8 o'clock, as close to 8:30 as you can. But if we have to have students waiting outside until the doors open, that's what we will do, and we're not wanting to have you out there in the cold and rain and sleet freezing. So please remember not to come to school until as close as you can till 8:30. Secondly, the last couple of weeks, for some reason, we've had a few students who want to associate with their friends, and they're coming to school on the cohort day that doesn't correspond with their classes. So we had a few students who, and it's happened on more than one day, where students have come in on the opposite day to meet their friends after school. That's not permitted. You can not come into the school on the days when your cohorts are not in session, okay? And I think you all understand why we're doing that. And lastly, when school dismisses at 1:30, when a lot of you go home, most of you do need to leave the building. You cannot hang around in the forum, and I know some of you are waiting for rides, you're waiting for the bus, you don't want to wait in the cold. But again, what we're trying to do here is socially distance, keep our spacing, to keep the schools open and keep us all safe. So at the end of the school day, when your time is up, you have to leave the school building. If you have to wait somewhere outside for a ride, then that's what you have to do. So dress warm, but we ask your cooperation, students. Again, under normal circumstances, this is the most welcoming school, and we would let you hang around here, and that wouldn't be a problem, but that's not the reality during COVID. So please don't get here until just before 8:30. Please leave the building and don't congregate in the school, or we're going to ask you to leave, but we don't want to get into a conflict with you in that way. And please don't come to school on the days that are not your cohort, and we really appreciate your cooperation with that. And with that, I am turning the mic over to our chaplain, Ms. O'Keefe.
Thank you, Mr. Daly. So as Mr. Daly mentioned, hopefully you had a chance to see our beautiful tree that's in the forum with our banner that says, "Let it shine." This is our focal point for our Christmas Miracle campaign this year. There are 12 strands of lights. Each one will represent $1,000, and we have enough stars that you see pinned on the back of the stage there. We have enough to fill that entire back wall, so that we can reach our goal of $15,000. Once we reach $15,000, we will light up that star to let it shine. A few thank yous to all the people that made that happen. Firstly, to Mr. McMillan and his associate teacher from Brock University, Mr. Bozzo, who were our construction engineers extraordinaire who made this vision happen. Big thank you to Mr. McPhee, Mr. Trabuco, Ms. Craig, Mrs. Verasso. And another very special thank you to Mrs. Raftis, our attendance secretary, who made that beautiful star by hand. Absolutely gorgeous. So Cathedral, let your light shine and make Christmas a little brighter for everyone in our community. Thank you.
Thanks, Miss. Student Council is excited to announce that Spirit War orders have arrived and are available for pickup today. Student Council members will be in the forum today for about 15 minutes after first and second break, as well as after school. Only students who made a Spiritware order may go to the forum to pick up their order. To maintain physical distancing, the following schedule will take place for both cohorts. Immediately following first break, students with the last name that begins with A to L. Immediately after following second break, students with the last name that begins with M to Z. Immediately after dismissal, any students who couldn't pick up their order after the breaks. Staff are also welcome to come pick up their order after school. If you didn't make an order this time, another Spiritware order will be available before Christmas break. Now, while it's exciting that new Spiritware is here, don't forget that this week's Spiritware days are Civvies days for the Christmas season. If you can please bring a $2 donation to school on Thursday, your teacher will collect donations from you in class. Any donation will help in reaching our $15,000 goal, so if you can please give generously. And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral. Have a great day, Gales, and thanks for watching.